What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, man, today we got another video for the boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Shout out to that brother, man, for sure. You know what I mean? But today we're going to definitely react to this video. And the title says, what Draya Michele just did to Jalen Green is pure evil. Hey, I ain't got nothing to really say, man. I saw a video where they were, I was about, a young lady was showing it to me yesterday. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I'm not too sure. About him saying how much he hate and stuff like that. And they asked that they were cool and stuff. But here's my Instagram. I have people show me a DM about topics you want me to talk about, or topics you want me to react to, topics you want me to talk about, or just to connect with the people who support the channel. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's see what this news is talking about.
Every time I see that lady Draya and that little ass boy, I just be thinking, like, if my mama came to me dating the same age as me, I would think she's weird.
When Draya Michele was first seen with Jalen Green, the world had its opinion. You had the ladies who were on her side. They were like, yes, she got her a young ball player. Man, that's great. And then you had the other side who was saying, listen, he's a young guy. She's taking advantage of him. And she just really wants to use him for his money. And of course, in the industry, Draya Michele doesn't have the best reputation. I mean, just Google it. Woo! But it got kind of interesting because she did an interview.
That's what I think. Actually, like, what is she known for? Bro, the only thing I know she's known for that she's good looking. I don't know what she do. I just like my first time seeing her was like Instagram. I'm thinking like she just probably an Instagram baddie, and she just like honestly face pictures of us. I thought she was like one of them pretty girls, and she just only show her face, and she got famous off that. But I don't know nothing about it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what is she actually famous for? Actually,
with the Shade Room. And her comment to this question left a lot to be desired.
Do you want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're
I don't know.
dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids.
Flat out, the person asked her, listen, are you interested in having more kids? The answer was yes. Now, the second follow-up question was, do you want to be in a relationship with the person that you have more kids with right now? And the response was, hell nah. She went back to, well, I want more kids. And that automatically let you know that she didn't see a full potential with Jalen Green, but she did see a full potential in having a kid and putting his ass on child support. Damn! Fast forward! Let's talk about September 12th, 2025. They're just coming back from New York Fashion Week outside the Manor Hotel in Soho. And it's around 2 a.m. in the morning. There's a 71 gin party that was going on, and you see them arguing, you know, and you see Draya Michele trying to basically hit him, and then people are breaking them up. And that
yeah, hit what? Shawty, move. Like, don't stop trying to put your hand on it. Like, stop. Cut it out, man.
At a certain point, you see him say or hear him say, you know, hey, you need to back the F up before, you know, I hit you or something like that. But she's the one that's being the aggressor. Of course, he's saying that, but she's being the aggressor trying to attack him. Now, Jalen Green is a 6'5", 6'6" shooting guard now on the Phoenix Suns. And Draya Michele, I mean, obviously she's a lady, right? There is no way that she can defeat or beat this man up. But there she is, a 40-year-old woman trying to fight a 23-year-old young man in his prime.
Yeah,
and once we saw this footage, well, people started to have their own opinions.
I just want her to be the icon that she is and just spend his money and do beautiful unboxing with me, unboxing and get ready. Just do it. Like, you're iconic. We know Fupa because of you. Why do you have to go out like this?
Now, I thought this was interesting. The lady was just like, just spend his money. I thought that was very
That's
interesting because she was
crazy,
like,
bro.
look, just stay
So that's your like that's your objective. Like just spend his money. So I'm telling you, a lot of them have nothing good to give. They have nothing. Some of them think vagina is like a payment. Young lady, vagina is not a payment unless you take part in, your 304. And I respect a 304 because she telling me, hey, I'm a 304. I sell it. I say, oh, no problem. If that's what you do. I'm all for that. But don't play like you want a relationship when all you have is vagina to give to the man. You can't cook, you can't clean, you can't bring him peace of mind, you cannot add on to his life and make him more money. You're not very useful, love. I'm sorry, you're not. And that's a sad part. A lot of them cannot accept that. No, you need to accept that. Yes.
in your place, spend his money, do all the stuff on Instagram and TikTok, but you look bad right now because you're a little bit too old to be acting like this. Then you had the people coming to her defense.
He said that he would punch her in the face. Listen, Draya, I don't like that for you. Like, you shouldn't be with a man who, just because you get a little upset at him, is going to threaten to put his hands on you. That's a little much. And yeah, maybe she did put her hands on him as well, but this is too much. And I mean, he's way younger than you. Like, he should be respecting you. He should be putting some respect on your name.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you is?
Now
That's
she's
crazy.
saying something that's interesting, that Jalen Green needs to put some respect on your name. And even if you are physically attacking him, it's not a good look for him to hit you back or to even say he's going to hit you back. I mean, this is an interesting take. Number one, I understand that, hey, it's not a good thing to hit women, but
Absolutely.
it's obvious you can see that the woman is being the aggressor.
And that's why in society the woman have to know her place. Just like I wouldn't want a man putting his hands on a woman. I wouldn't want no woman putting her hands on a man. Yeah, so the woman have to know her place. So the man to put his hands on you, there's no reason for you to put your hands on him. Conduct yourself, please, love. All right, stop it. You're being pathetic right now. Yes, but if he maybe smack you, you expect me to help you out? I'm helping you out. If he smack you, I was looking. Oh, god damn, shit. And I keep it pushing because that's none of my business. That's his woman. If he chooses to discipline his woman, that's him. That have nothing to me. It could be my own mom, my sister, my auntie, my grandma. If he chooses to discipline his woman in that way, that is him. I have nothing to do with that. It's none of my business. I stay out of it. Yes.
And the only reason why she's saying that Jalen Green needs to put some respect on her name is because of what? It's because of her age. And you'll typically hear this when somebody says, put some respect on my name. It typically means that they have accomplished something. They have been doing something. They're
What has she
validated.
accomplished?
But my question is, what is Draya Michele validated in? Oh, I know.
No, bro. Whoa, what did she? I don't know. What
Got
did she
him. Got him.
That's right. She is validated in getting her cheeks clapped. Okay. So number one, just because she's older, it doesn't guarantee respect. If she wants to get some respect on her name, then she needs to act like a lady who deserves respect on her name.
He's right,
This is probably the guy that's paying all of her bills. I mean, he's the one in the NBA. She's the one acting like she don't have no sense. And again, you wonder why a lady like Draya Michele, who's 40, hasn't been locked down by somebody serious at this point. It's all because of the way that she behaves. But wait, there's more.
Huh? You too old to be acting like that. You seem to be the immature one. He just seemed to be the only one with sense trying to walk away from your ass. Because he not trying to catch a case because he got too much goods, big. And
That's
let's
tough.
get this clear. Because the only reason why we talking about you, Draya, because you with that man child for real. And he done got fucking got by your ass. You done stuck your claws in him and had a baby by him and all this extra shit. Classic, classic, classic. We be trying to tell y'all young athletes, these cougars, they be having their hidden agenda.
Woo! This young lady saying that, hidden agendas out here, girl. You look kind of bad dealing with this dude. And, hey, you young guys don't really know what's going on. But then she says this.
He probably mad because he was probably looking at somebody else. Who knows? But he young and lit. Like, what you expect, girl? Like, what? I don't know. He too fine to be tied down to this 40-year-old woman. No shame.
She said, listen, the reason why you probably did that is because you're jealous, all right? He's a good looking young man. Women are out there. And let me just be honest, when you're a dude and you have a lot of money, a lot of things going on for yourself, women are going to shoot their shot almost like disrespectfully.
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
Aisha Curry talk about it, that she could be, at dinner, with Steph Curry, and some woman, beautiful woman, will just try to come and get his attention and just try to holler at, him in front of her face. So imagine somebody like, Jalen Green, who's young, and then some women are sizing her up because she's 40, and you're in New York City, you're at New York Fashion Week, so
What do you expect to happen? You got a young nigga that's he lit. He's not even in his prime years, bro. That's the thing. He's in his prime years when it comes to the game. He's still young, but prime years in age, he's still having his prime year in age yet. Shawty, that's tough. Accept what it is. You were in your prime when you were 18, 19, 20, till you get to 25. Like, come on, stop it. Like, I mean, stop.
the bad ones are out there. So basically, maybe he was showing interest in another woman. Now, obviously, I believe at the same time Draya Michele was pregnant, Jalen Green had a child with another woman, and they still kind of worked through that. So it could be some animosity.
Bro, listen, if you build a good enough life and you want a whole bunch of children, bro, nothing wrong with it. And if it's from more than one woman, nothing wrong with that. All the important things supposed to be is if she's a good woman or you're taking care of them kids, man. That's all that's important. That's it. So if she go, shut up. Nobody cares, man. I want 20 kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. If you cannot give me 20, you can give me five. I'll take five from you. You know what I'm saying? If she over there can give me seven, I'll take seven out of her. If she over there can give me the next four, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, don't play no games like that, man. Stop playing, man.
Tied up with the fact that
You
he's
know what I
cheating on
mean?
her,
Man, come
he's
on,
having
man.
relationships with other women. But let me just
No, but that's my thing with women. Yo, when a guy have money like that, do not expect him to be loyal to you, love. Especially if you wasn't there prior to the fame, prior to that money. Like a LeBron James. If you wasn't there like that, like there is no say so. Keep quiet. Yeah, you only with him now because he up. Because he got the bread. Love, stop it. You're being pathetic right now. Stop it. Yes, stop it. He wasn't there when he was struggling, when he had nothing. He wasn't there with him. Come on,
tell you
man.
this. This is a guy that is making $33.3 million a year in Arizona. And I think now, he's not going to be paying any state tax. So Draya Michele, this is the man that you are dealing with. And I would urge any woman, like if you're dealing with a man that's this, successful and this wealthy, it has that much money, what do you think may happen? He's already an NBA player. When you probably found him, he was still doing his thing. I mean, he's not going to stop doing his thing because you're there. He's still young. And let me just tell you this. I mean, I live in
What
a
do you
young country.
expect?
When you're dating somebody, and I'm 44, right? You're dating somebody even 25, 26, 28. It could feel like, man, this is not really working out. And it's because you are a different generation than the person you're dealing with. You're already experienced.
Or it's not even that, it's a different mindset. That's the thing. Because sometimes you can meet somebody who probably younger than you or probably older, but their mindset is not in the right place. They're not on the same level or they're not trying to achieve the same goals as you. They're on a completely different level, right? They think might be, I want to have fun, I want to enjoy myself. Why you like, yo, hold on, I have work to do. I'm working towards having a family and being able to take care of my family. but they are on a different level. And oh, I want to go to the club. I want to party. I want to take a lot of trips. That's not aligning in the same thing, brother. That's two different paths right there. We're not on the same page. So that's why a lot of times, when you see it start going like that, that's when you got to leave that person alone. You go your way. That's it. Don't matter. I don't care how much love you might feel like you have for them. You have to allow them to go because the relationship is clearly not going the way you want, especially as the man, because you are the leader. If the woman cannot follow your lead, you have to allow her to go because she's gonna follow somebody else's lead. You don't want that.
Things that the person you're dealing with hasn't experienced. Okay. They still have a lot to learn. But that's the downside of being with somebody that is this young. Okay. They're not going to know everything.
Right.
Unfortunately, this is what happens. Now, the problem is you want to have an attitude with this young guy when he's young enough to be your son.
Woo!
Yeah, that's the issue. And you have an attitude about that, but that's just really what it is. If you wanted somebody your age, then what you should have did was
Get
be
a man
woman
that age.
enough to participate as a lady who can get a man that age. All right.
It's tough.
But you didn't want to do that. You wanted to be Draya Michele, the reality show girl, booty picking it up on Instagram. And so that's what you end up getting. You end up getting a young dude who would accept you as you are. And now that he accepts you as you are, you have a problem with that because he basically is not living up to the standards that you want. So now you're upset. Don't get upset. You got to deal with the consequences of the man you're trying to deal with, and
That's
that's
what it is right
problematic
now.
for a lot of ladies.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like it. Y'all get upset, and I just want to know, why are you mad? If you want a more seasoned man, you got to be more of a seasoned woman. And so when you're not a seasoned woman and you get a guy that makes a lot of money, that don't mean that you're not going to go through those frustrations. And a lot of women are talking about, well, these younger men, they're much better than dealing with these older guys. And then you got to go through the growing pains of dealing with a man who might not be as experienced. And so now you're upset. But don't be mad at him.
But that's my thing. A lot of them, they were never raised to be women. They were raised to resent men and have hatred in their heart for men. Right? So that's why they cannot never truly submit or be good to a man. And that's the problem. And tell you what, the main thing is that a lot of them never had a father in their life. Their dad never truly existed. So therefore, her mom was spreading propaganda about her dad. Her mom was spreading propaganda not just about her dad, but about men in general. So therefore, the view she have in her mind about men is only darkness, it's only evil, it's only bad, right? And due to the fact that she have this negative view of men, just because anytime something go wrong, she say, well, it's the man's fault. She never blame herself. She never reflect upon herself and see what the problem is. She would quick to blame the man and say the man is the problem. Love, you need serious help, my girl. I wish you truly do get that help. That's tough.